To another edition of Historical Geocaching with Geocacher T and Footbug from Chattanooga, Tennessee, currently visiting the Henry Ford Musem in Dearborn, Michigan. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the Heroes of the Sky exhibit, as well as I don't know what else. First, I'd like to show you this big, huge DC-3 plane that you walk under. I'm going to be creating a challenge right here in which you need to get, it's a two-person operation. You need to get a picture of you looking like you're holding up the plane, and of course the other person will be crouched down on the floor quite a ways away. And here is a replica of the Kitty Hawk plane Wright Brothers flew. I believe this is actually the replica that flew on the 100th anniversary of their very first flight. And here's, I don't know what type of plane. Let's see if we can find out. It's a 1928 Ford 4ATB tri-motor. Okay, so it's a tri-motor. And then here, this is a 1927 Boeing 40B2. Also interesting. And here now, we are going to go back through time in passenger plane service. Well, actually, we are now boarding the Boeing 40, then the Ford Tri-Motor, and then finally the Douglas DC-3. Let's
see. Dad just woke up from a very long sleep.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry. I think we come in here. This is the oldest type of plane, passenger plane there was. Also get to sit like this, but probably if you were flying it'd be a lot more uncomfortable and you needed your seatbelt on. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to create a challenge here just to get your picture in whatever plane you choose. So I think that'll be a cool challenge. Okay, I just got my picture and some coordinates for this challenge. I'm going to please, we just went through another plane. This is the cabin of a Boeing 40 plane, the most oldest plane. I don't think I'm even going to get in there. It's so small. But that's a really cool spot. That's going to be an awesome challenge. Oh, and see that plane right there? Neat little Ford plane. Now we're going to see what else we can find. Okay, now we are headed up to the upstairs part of the Heroes of the Sky exhibit here in Henry Ford Musem. See what planes we can see, get a bird's eye view of. First of all, here's the DC-3 we came under. And let's see, you can, there's for mainly kids, but also if they want to too, little places around where you can scribble little crayon scribblings of famous or not famous, but major artifacts here in the museum. Let's see. Here's an air racing plane. That one there. And over here is that Wright brothers plane. Let's see. That's here. Oh, Josephine Ford Bird Arctic Expedition. See that plane? That's a really cool one. Let's see. This, I believe, Bird's plane. I'll have to go. Let's go downstairs, see what we can find, learn more about that. Well, that looks like a great picture. I think I would have to get a picture of that. Ooh, that must be cold. The race is on near Bird's Camp. Okay, it looks like this was a race to be the first to fly over the North Pole. And I think this is a 1925 Fokker F8 trimotor. And it is called the Josephine Ford. And I believe this one was the one to fly over the North Pole first, I think. Not quite sure. But that's just I don't think I've seen this up close before. And here's the Daredevil wing walking part of the Heroes of the Sky exhibit. There is a show there, old-fashioned show of what the of some planes, Daredevil, that kind of stuff. And here, this plane, we get to be a wing walker too. I don't know if my balance will permit this. Okay, I just finished there, and I just created a challenge there in which you stand on the wing, be a wing walker, get your picture. So I think that'll be a fun challenge. Let's see what other parts. Here's little kids, you can get your picture here as well. Let's see what else is here, this exhibit. Let's see. Inventor's Workshop. Show you some planes. And since my hands are taken, I'm not going to do it, but you can, especially for kids, you can make paper planes and then test them over that big blue area over there. Kind of cool. Talks about the Wright brothers here, I think. Let me see what other areas might be. You know, I think this might be a good challenge. To get my picture with Wilbur, be tense with him. Will his brother fly? Or will he crash? Will he die? I'm gonna get a car and sound picture. I think this will be a really cool challenge. Let's see what plane this is. Like a Lockheed.
This is Roger Allen reporting for W.
1929, Lockheed Vega. I think Amelia Earhart flew this plane. Here's another plane. It's a 1927 Stinson Detroiter. I think this one actually tried to make it around the world. I forget if it did or not. Always tell. This is let's see. This is a working replica of Lindbergh's plane, Spirit of St. Louis, and it was actually used to film the movie, the 1957 movie, The Spirit of St. Louis, and it was later purchased by actor Jimmy Stewart, who played Lindbergh in the movie. So that's kind of cool. Some other Lindbergh-related artifacts. There's the air race plane we saw, and the little painted wall thing. Okay, we are now done with the Heroes of the Sky exhibit. Now on to an exhibit, I believe it's called Made in America. But I do know for a fact, even though I don't know exactly what it's named, it's a lot of cool big machinery. Let's check it out. I think this one actually moves sometimes. And that one right there is moving. Ah, there's the moving parts. Here's, I think, the light bulbs, you have to turn it a certain amount to have it turn on. So I might try that in a second. No, I'm sorry, it's crazy. Decade I've come here, I've never ever been back here. It's just awesomely cool. I'm sorry I can't tell you anything about these machines, but at least you can, along with me, appreciate them. Look at that. Big turn, all the power over there. You know, I've never been back here before. Look at all this cool stuff. Never ever been. Let's see what's up here. Okay, look at that. This is just awesomeness. Awesomeness, awesomeness. As I said, I really don't know anything about it, but I do appreciate it because I do see how powerful it is. This is cool. There might be a sign around here somewhere. Looks like that's kind of fuzzy. That's kind of fuzzy. There. I've never been back here. This is awesome. I'm gonna have to take a panorama shot. Okay, I just found something. It says it's a 12 combination gas steam engine built by the Hooven Owens Rentschler Company in Hamilton, Ohio, for Ford Motor Company in Detroit. Actually just passed through Hamilton, Ohio recently. It's between Dayton and Cincinnati. Oh, and here's number 11. Okay, and that is definitely awesome. Okay, this is just by the stairs. I just got off that upper level. I just thought this was awesome. I just found out what this is. It is a generator from like what would be in Henry Ford's Highland Park plant engine, built in 1912. And it was used at his Highland Park plant from 1912 to 1930. 4,000 kilowatts 250 volts DC. It is manufactured by the Cricker Wheeler Electric Motor Company in Ampere, New Jersey. I guess I was wrong. A thing up there. And it's 6,000 horsepower, 80 RPM. Oh, and it was the engine was manufactured in Hamilton, Ohio. Okay, so probably several parts were assembled at different places. This is just amazing back here. It's like a new part of the museum I've just never discovered before. Different engines, steam wheels, and I should mention, let's see what's down here. That over at that that tall spiral of light bulbs that you crank. I am definitely gonna make that into a geocaching photo challenge. You just will want to, let's see, where is it? Oh, down here. And you will want to see how much you can do. See this thing over here? I was able to get it all the way up to the top pretty easily. But you just crank it down here and it will, you can see how strong you are. So yeah, I think this will be a fun challenge for people to see how strong they are. Okay, well, I'm going to shut off this video now. Thank you for watching it. Really appreciate all your support. And I know I thoroughly enjoyed showing you the Heroes of the Sky and Made in America, or whatever this exhibit is, all the steam wheels here in Henry Ford Musem. And so, anyway, be sure to check out my blog at www.historicalgeocaching.blogspot.com for more details on this video and others, as well as just about anything history or geocaching related will be there. This is Geocacher TN Photobug signing out. I'm having a blast with the next.